Hello and welcome to what I call a new video, and today we are going to be talking about RNG Undertale, or what every choice in Undertale was made with a random number generator. Now the way we do this is by going onto google.com and typing random number generator, and suddenly we have a random number generator. Choices in Undertale are usually able to be chosen with a number between 1 to 4 or 1 to 2. Sometimes there's more. And so I asked myself the question, what if we embark on a journey where we just can't decide anything? And instead let our man, myth, and legend, Numerino decide. See, Numerino's got some agendas that he wishes to push on the monsters. See, Numerino over there is our god of this run. And he wants you to know exactly how the underground should be run, okay? So, here's how it goes. We throw a random number generator every single time we are presented with a choice in the game of Undertale. So, what happened? Well, first of all, a little unfortunate thing happened. I forgot I did this. I think I guess we'll go with Chris. See, I wanted to make a joke about it being not Chris. I forgot that Flowey's just not here.
Yes, so fun fact, I was in the middle of a genocide run. That's on me. And if you just heard a damn noise, that's the people on the Discord saying, "Hey, Mr. Kind Mod, what happened to my shout-out when I interrupted you recording that one time?" Well, Sans B, moderator of the Kind Mod Discord server, also known as Dismod, join in the link below and subscribe to the channel. My answer to your inquiry is switch and music. Nevertheless, Numerino had an agenda that he wanted to see. So when the first monster jumped into his goddamn face, because again, Flowey is not here, he was absolutely disgusted by this thing in front of him.
I'm not lying, by the way. It says it on my phone right here.
He decided to slay it, lest it attract more.
Also, shout out to Numbies/Isabel, Chris edition. Shout out.
Now, fortunately, Numerino figured something out after that. See, Numerino, not the greatest fighter, I'ma be honest. He doesn't really know strategy when it comes to that. So, the new strategy going forward is going to be fucking legging it immediately. That's what Numerino is known for. That's my boy. See, he would use that strategy sometimes he would just like to stab people. It's understandable. But ultimately out of the ruins we come with, not the lowest level possible, but not the highest level possible, you know what I mean? The only real problem we had inside the ruins, that's gotta be the Napster fight, cause Numerino kinda didn't wanna attack him, but then couldn't really figure out how to befriend Napster either. And actually, it led to a thing that I had never seen before in my entire goddamn life.
Oh, we're back at 2, four. Woo! We got Dapper I kind of forgot what he calls himself. Oh, whoops, themselves. Fuck, and... Oh god, I never knew this in action. What the fuck, this is in the game? This is in the game, what?
How have I never seen this? And this is literally my job? Tell you once I know.
But Numerino knows what to do. That's right, Numerino, that's right.
Cause Numerino, my number one guy, he's all about them numbers. That means he number one. And so even though we beat the fuck out of a ghost, even though we beat the fuck out of a bunch of goddamn people, and then fled from a bunch of people, and then also spared like one guy probably, but then he went ahead and moonwalked all the way to the doorknob. That's right, we have to make the decision if we want to pick it up or not, and what we're gonna do with it once we pick it up. See, Numerino went over there, picked that shit up, looked at it a little bit, figured out that the details of it were that it had a little bit more attack power, and proceeded to throw it the fuck away. Fuck you. Numerino W. Violence is for fucking cringe people, that's what I always say. Unfortunately, I feel like that had nothing to do with the fact that he dislikes violence. See, this man would go on to kill Toriel, after a pain in the ass, of course.
2. Fuck. You know what? I'm making an executive decision that running away is not a thing you can do.
See, this whole fleeing the battle strategy, he'd come to love that strategy very goddamn much. So, he would run away. Again. And again. And again.
Until one day I decided, yep, I'm gonna take that shit away from you immediately. Numerino didn't want to fight. Numerino didn't want to spare. Numerino didn't want to do nothing. He wanted to run away. So, had to cut off his feet a little bit and everything was fine. Only for this fight, of course, I reattached him right after Toriel fucking bit the dust. Or became dust, more like. That's on me. Actually, that's on him. Fuck you. But see, that whole item thing, yeah, that would repeat again and again. Because you see, immediately upon reaching the funny box after meeting with Sans and Papyrus Undertale, what would Numerino do? Pick their shit out of the box, look at it, and throw that shit away immediately. Who the fuck needs items? See, Numerino has a distaste, a big distaste for items, I gotta be honest. And I'ma be honest again, I don't understand this distaste for items you got there. You made my ass bleed on these battles, bro. Like, you don't really understand the amount of damage that armor absorbs. You don't understand it. It is so much. And my ass get beaten so bad. But it's fine. It's absolutely fine. We gave them a bunch of options. Numerino should be satisfied with how Snowdin played out. See, it was a fun place. Unfortunately, Numerino did the most unfortunate thing I've ever goddamn seen. He pet Lesser Dog and then stabbed Lesser Dog. What the fuck, Numerino? Look, I get it. Toriel, kinda a psychopath. I'ma be real. I'ma keep it a $1.50 with you, Numerino. Blessed Dog, you pet him. You made him submit into sparring and then killed him. You bastard. I can't believe this. Yeah, also the other dogs, I'ma be absolutely honest. I'ma keep it a $1.50 with you. The royal guard is fucking dead. Remember that one line that one guy said? Absolutely no movement? Yeah, that's coming out of the whole ass fucking house. Oh my. Absolutely no movement in the royal guard no more, cause they all fucking dead. But then we get to the Papyrus fight. See, we actually bought absolutely nothing from the shop. Fuck you! Fuck you! Because again, Numerino don't lie items. But upon completely ignoring the shop, everything was fair game. Papyrus, it was about to tussle. See, the good thing about Papyrus's fight is that no matter what you do, no matter what you change, it's always gonna be fun. See, you don't actually die. So I got my ass beaten once. I'ma be real, you know, I have to be real. Numerino had nothing to do with that, except for the fact that I couldn't wear armor. But you know, my ass got beaten once. After that, I got to the end of the fight, and that's where the important choice is. See, at the end of the fight, it's either you attack, killing him instantly, or you sparing him instantly. You gotta go through the whole fight up until that point. And see, during the fight, Numerino did a little bit of flirting. You know, I encourage it. I encourage the flirting, you know. You love to see it a little bit. Numerino was a little bit confused as to why the flirting wasn't stopping the fight, so he kept on flirting and flirting and flirting. But it's absolutely fine, methinks. And then he goes ahead, he hits the fitty and actually does it, Numerino. And then I ask him, hey, Numerino, do you want to go on date with Papyrus now since you went on the flirting spree? And then Numerino was like, yeet. Well, before he did that, he was like, yeah, I kind of want to go to Sans real quick. And then he went out with Sans, got some grilled peas. You know, you love to goddamn see it. We had a right ball goddamn time. Then we went on the date with Papyrus. Unfortunately, Numerino, kinda a mass murderer. So another interaction I didn't actually know was in the goddamn game. I live for this. Anyway, another interaction I didn't know was in the game. You know, the whole date, it's actually a friendship now. Hang on, start. It's a hangout now. It's not dating start, it's hangout start. Yeet! And Numerino befriended Papyrus. Then Numerino went on. And I'm gonna be honest, we killed a lot. We ran away, we spared even. But then we got hunted by this Undyne individual and fell down into a trash dump. And I'm gonna be absolutely honest, I was feeling the armor. We couldn't pick up the tutu, because I forgot it existed, but I asked if we could pick up the belay shoe. Numerino was like, fuck you.
So, guess not on that front, you know, that's on me. And then there was the Mad Dummy fight. See, without armor, without anything, without items, because, you know, if this motherfucker doesn't want to pick up shit. Also, fun fact, yeah, we ate the pie in the tutorial fight. That's on him. No! With 0 healing items, with 0 armor items, I had to fight Mad Dummy. A fight I haven't done in like 2 years, 3, 4 years. And so I died. And 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 fuck. I suck at Undertale's combat system. Damn! But in the end, we prevailed. It was a little bit awkward. I beat that motherfucker up after all. It's fine though. We went ahead. Numerino said ignore that motherfucker. I did. And we went on our merry way. We continued. You know, I gotta say it. You know, now I gotta point it out, I think. Undyne. Undyne. Okay, so there were a few roadblocks in this challenge. Undyne, not necessarily a big roadblock because Undyne's combat system kinda fucking easy. I one-shot Undyne the Undying at this point, and I've never beaten Sans. Ignore that part. But still, no defensive armor items, no healing items. Gotta defeat, you know. I gotta say, at that time I like to meet kind mod. Undyne beats my ass, but only because Numerino doesn't want to stab her, doesn't want to run away when it's goddamn time to run away. Numerino in this fight absolutely loved doing nothing, and there is another Discord ping. It's from Leif. I gotta start rendering a fucking video while recording. Sure. Yeet. It's a pain in the ass. My ass is getting stabbed and stabbed and stabbed and stabbed. Ah! Personally, not a fan. But eventually, after I did the fucking do of dying, but you know, I did the fucking do, that fucking do, and I did. That was learning patterns. And after I started doing that, after I started learning patterns, it was Jehovah. It was fucking Jehovah. I felt like a witness. I was witnessing the downfall of Undyne, but in actuality, Numerino had a little bit of an idea. See, his idea of dealing with the fish lady, see, she a little too strong in Numerino's mind, and so if something's too strong for the Numerino, you gotta run away. See, this whole running away tactic, he used it against Toriel, it wasn't working. He used it against every single other monster, it was working. So how about we try that one more time on Undyne? And so Numerino ran, Numerino conquered, Numerino #1! Yeet! Undyne on the floor, you love to see it! And then I asked Numerino, hey, that fish lady right there, you see her, you love her, look at that motherfucker. You wanna give her some water? See, she's like a fish out of water, out of the goddamn pond. What you wanna do? And Numerino answered me. He said, nah. And so I walked away. See, Numerino, when he says something to me, I can't defuse it. You know, I have to accept Numerino. I have to accept him inside my soul. Adrenaline in my soul. Something Cody wrote. And so we went. And then we had a little bit of an unfortunate situation, I'm gonna be absolutely honest with you. See, Numerino was suddenly finding himself in a quiz show that was very deadly. Unfortunately, Numerino forgot to save afterwards, and immediately died to Tsundere plane. That was his fault, not mine. Fuck you. But the second time around, he did a lot better. He did a lot better. He still got fucking owned, and then went on to save, but like, he did a lot better than the first time around. You gotta give it to Numerino. He learns from his mistakes. He's a little bit of a Numerino stock, as they call him. Yeet. And see, walking through Hotland, my hatred for Alphys was reignited, but it's fine. We walked and walked and talked and talked and walked the walk, cause that's what we do, Numerino. It's about that time that Numerino do a little bit of the walking and the talking. See, fun fact, we killed gay people. Numerino, maybe a little bit homophobic. Gotta be honest, and considering how much he tried to punch Mad Dummy, I feel like a little bit transphobic too, but that's fine. That's absolutely fine. We may not allow bigotry in the community, but Numerino, he's not the community, he's not in the community. He's a higher being, Numerino. So if you a higher being, you can be bigger. That's what they told me in the Catholic Church. That's what they told me in the Jehovah's Witness. I witnessed the homophobia.
And so that was his run through Heartland. And maybe I kind of forgot how to do one of the puzzles. So if I jump over there, okay, that makes sense. So if I do this and then this, that changes nothing. It's fucking embarrassing. I get paid for this. You're watching this, so I'm getting paid from you right now. But ultimately, we got to Muffet. And I'm gonna be honest. My ass has not recovered. My ass has not recovered. Damn! Here's a fun fact about Numa fucking Reno. Even though he did the funny hot dog joke, he stacked that shit. We ran out of healing items immediately. We had one healing item in the entirety of the Muffet fight. And of course, Numerino's the one who decides when we use it by rolling a 3. But Numerino loves, just absolutely loves doing this. Master on the beat. Fuck. Please not a 1. Okay, thank God. Fuck. Please not a 1. Fuck, thanks. 3 again. I rolled a 3. I rolled a 2. I rolled a 3. I rolled a 2. I rolled a 3. And I rolled a 1. Crazy. Crazy. What is Numerino trying to tell me? It's by the way, kinda crazy how Numerino didn't give... I immediately rolled a 3 and a 1. Crazy! He did that shit twice in a row after 30 minutes of me failing this fight. No armor, no healing because he always fucking eats it immediately. It doesn't make any sense, bro. See, Muffet's fight is also just an endurance fight. And yes, me failing is a skill issue. But like, come on. I don't die to Muffet if I have healing items. I just don't. But even without healing items, because you know, the last run wasn't any fucking better, he used it immediately. I went ahead and survived all of Muffet's attacks. At which point, Numerino decided it was a good idea to do the following. I rolled a 2. I rolled a 3. Thank God. What are you doing? Yeah, you know what? Numerino gets spared, throws money, and then in that money is a knife. My man, my fucking man. She just beat your entire asshole, I'ma be absolutely honest. And then you try to pay her money. You throw her money to distract her, and then you go in for the kill afterwards. You know, you have the whole 1-2. So yeah, Muffet's fucking dead. We move, we continue. Unfortunately, I must say, I've been a foolish fool. See, we kind of took power away from Numerino at some point. Because see, Numerino had the power to choose between the 4 options presented to Numerino. However, the core has mercenaries, and we have no armor, nor do we have a weapon. The cook's things were just thrown away as well. How is it always free? Like, what are the actual odds? And when the mercenaries came in, my ass get beat and beat and beat because Numerino refuses to do the correct things. And so, after dying a few too many times for my liking, I went ahead and gave Numerino the option of save and kill. Of course, we did that with each individual enemy in a pod. So if a final frogget and a Whimsum Knight, or whatever the fuck it's called, attack me at once, we can spare one kill both, spare both. It's all on Numerino. But at the end of the day, you know, bruh moment. Also, look at these fucking shop interactions. Buy. There's technically 5 choices here, so I'm gonna add a 5th option. Five. Guess what fucking 5 is? We're gonna do that one more time. 4. 4. 4. Fuck you!
Numerino! Shut your bitch ass up!
Okay, with just a little bit of murder. Numerino, I can reload, we survived these. So yeah, we killed a few, we saved a few. And when it came to Metaton, we saved them, spared them. We gave him one final fucking show. And god damn it was beautiful. We went ahead and went over to the final corridor, where Sans just didn't have any interesting dialogue and just kind of said his piece, and we went ahead to the king, the Mountain King. And let me tell you something, brother. Fighting Asgore with no healing items, with no armor, and with no weapon is perhaps the worst thing I have ever done. Because fun fact, motherfucker didn't even open the armor one. Like, this motherfucker straight up did not open it. And the weapon, opened it, took it out, and threw it away. So we don't have that. And we have the bandage on, we have the stick in hand. That right there, king of all monsters. So I start beating him, you know? I start beating his ass, he beats my ass, I die. We do it again, I die. Damn. And we do it again, I die. This shit continues. This shit straight up continue. And continue. And continue. This shit don't actually stop until I do one thing. I look Numerino in the eyes. I look him in the eyes and I say, Numerino, my man, my main man, I'ma go fuck yourself, aight? See, Numerino, you may make the choices here, but it doesn't mean I don't have my own choices to make. See, you fucking bitch. I'm just gonna go ahead and fucking beat your ass out of my goddamn game. And I got myself an item. And with a single use of an item, I won. A single item use. A single consumable was needed in the entire fucking run. And so, I win. And I forgot I never finished a neutral run this goddamn save. So I beat Omega Flowey. And so, we spare him once. We spare him twice, we kill him. Because fuck you. Numerino made that choice. It's fine by me. There was a little essence of him left even after I killed him. And so we move out, and this is the ending that we get.
Ring ring. Hey is anyone there? Well, just call and ask. Did you ever take off that gross bandage? Guess I should say something else, huh? Since you left, things down here are different. With Asgore gone, Undyne became the ruler of the underground. She's decided to destroy every human that comes here. And since the human souls disappeared, she's looking for a new way to break the barrier. And when she does, she's gonna wage war on humanity. I mean, that was Asgore's plan too. But he was really, bad at it. Undyne has also expanded the royal guard massively. She says the first thing she'll do after we get out of here is take her army and personally hunt you down and destroy you. Meanwhile, I've been knocking on the door on the ruins, but that woman hasn't been answering me. Maybe she's not feeling well?
Hey, Sans, who are you talking to?
Oh, just a human.
Oh, cool. Wait, did you say the human? Can I talk to them?
Sure, knock yourself out.
Hey, Undyne's Empress now. It's amazing, and she appointed me to be the most important royal position. That's it. That's literally the title. What do I do? She told me to, stand around and look cute. Well, that's the perfect job for me. I do that all the time without trying. Finally, I'm important. And it's all thanks to you. And the horrible things you did. Thank you, human. Come back and visit sometime. Wait, Undyne would probably kill you. But you'd get to see me. And you gotta risk it. So you gotta. See you soon.
That certainly was an ending.
My fate goes absolutely goddamn hard. Kill the damn clone.